Welcome to Academic Gain Tutorials. In this video, we will discuss about dividend after-tax income calculation for single investors. When a single investor receives dividend income, the amount that arrives in the account is not always the amount that can actually be kept. Taxes, withholding, and different dividend classifications can reduce the final income. So, to make better financial decisions, it is important to calculate after-tax dividend income correctly and understand what the real cash flow looks like after all deductions. First, start with gross dividend income. This means listing the total dividend income expected from all investments before taxes. It may come from stocks, ETFs, mutual funds, or other dividend-paying assets. This is the starting figure and gives a clear base for the calculation. Next, separate dividend types carefully. Some dividends may be qualified dividends, while others may be ordinary dividends. In many tax systems, these categories can be taxed differently. Because of that, correct classification is very important. If the dividend type is misunderstood, the tax estimate may also be inaccurate. After that, add other taxable income. For a single investor, dividend tax is often affected by total taxable income, not just dividends alone. So, salary, business income, interest income, capital gains, rental income, or retirement withdrawals should also be included. This helps estimate the overall tax bracket and gives a more realistic picture of what tax rate may apply. Then, estimate the applicable tax rate. Once total taxable income is reviewed, the investor can identify the likely tax rate for each dividend type. This step is important because the tax rate applied to qualified dividends may differ from the rate applied to ordinary dividends, depending on local tax rules and income thresholds. In addition, subtract taxes from dividends. Multiply each dividend category by its estimated tax rate and then subtract the expected tax from gross dividend income. This gives a clearer view of how much income remains after dividend tax. At this stage, the investor begins to see the difference between gross income and usable income. Moreover, withholding tax or extra taxes should also be included. Some dividends, especially foreign dividends, may have withholding tax deducted before the investor even receives the full amount. Other charges or investment-related taxes may also apply. Ignoring these can lead to an overstated income estimate, so they should be added into the calculation. Next, calculate net after-tax income. This is done by combining all dividend income and then subtracting estimated dividend taxes and withholding taxes. The result is the amount the investor actually keeps. This is the number that matters for spending, saving, reinvesting, or planning monthly cash flow. Furthermore, the calculation should be reviewed and updated regularly. Income can change, tax rules can change, portfolio holdings can change, and dividend payments can also change over time. A yearly review helps keep the estimate accurate and prevents surprises later. At the same time, there are a few important planning habits that can help. Single investors should track qualified versus ordinary dividends, monitor their tax bracket, keep brokerage statements organized, review any foreign withholding tax, and consult a tax professional if needed. These habits make the estimate more reliable and help avoid mistakes. A simple way to remember the formula is this: after-tax dividend income equals gross dividends minus estimated dividend taxes minus withholding taxes. That one formula can help single investors understand the real value of their dividend income and make smarter investment decisions. Finally, the goal is simple: know your real dividend income after tax, improve cash flow planning, and make better investment choices as a single investor. When you understand how much income you truly keep, it becomes easier to budget, reinvest, and build wealth with more confidence. This video is for general educational purposes only and should not be considered personal tax, financial, or investment advice. Tax rules vary by country and individual situation, so always consult a qualified tax professional before making any tax or investment decision. If this short video was helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.